Oi! Ja muumipeikko, mymmeli ja pikkumyy. Joo. Sitten siellä on keltaista, violettia, mustaa, harmaata ja valkoista.
Dear Annika, if you're anything like your mommy and daddy, you will grow up to be a great adventurer, curious about the world around you. That is a precious gift that we want to leave you with. We love Kerala dearly and are so lucky to be living here at this point of our lives. What a blessing it is that you get to spend your first years in God's own country. You are almost 2 months old now. Sadly, you were born in this world when there's a crisis going on. I don't know how long this pandemic will last or whether it will change the world forever. So we have to make the most of the better days we get.
Joo, isi on koko päivän meidän kanssa. Mennään retkelle. Hui, retkelle.
Your grandparents have been here for many months to help mommy with the pregnancy and now taking care of you. But Dada and Daddy will soon have to go back to Jaipur. So your daddy and I decided we need to take all 3 of you together on a great adventure to Kannur to show you around a few prominent sites around where you, our dearest baby girl, were born. Dada and Daddy are not familiar with Kerala, so we thought it is important that they get to explore the neighborhood where you were born, with you. So we put you in your car seat, and all 5 of us headed out on our day trip.
It'll help you get together when you're feeling alone. Make you feel happy, remind you of home. Make you want to get up, get out, go.
Our first stop was Parasura Temple. It is about an hour's drive from our house, and the drive is one scenic site in itself. We passed through a beautiful winding road, surrounded by greenery, gorgeous houses, coconut trees, river and bridges. Your Dada and Daddy were very impressed. It is very different from what they have seen in Rajasthan or Haryana. You, on the other hand, didn't open your eyes even once. You are always so peaceful when we take you out, as if in perfect harmony with the outdoors world, somewhere that you belong to. You are still so small that you completely sink into your car seat. You don't like it at all, even though you absolutely love car drives. I think we need to get you a better seat, or wait for you to grow into it. Being Finnish, I'm scared about not having a car seat for you. But then, as your daddy says, it is not mandatory in India. Well, he's a libertarian. Mommy here is anxious about not following rules nevertheless. Our first stop was at an Indian coffee house outlet when your mommy spotted it on the other side of the road. The building looked fabulous from the outside.
After almost an hour's drive, we're just like 10 minutes away from the mandir. But then we saw this, and obviously we had to stop. Yep. And I'm hungry anyway,
yep,
so
let's go.
Let's go. Annika's first visit to Indian coffee house.
Oh, how do you like it?
At least she's awake.
Well, you were very impressed too. I'm sure you'll grow to love masala dosas and Kerala cuisine as much as all we do. Mommy and Daddy never say no to dosa, so you already get it in your mother's milk. Just wait for the appam.
Whoa. No idea what this is for masala dosa.
Good?
We were not expecting the temple to be very crowded in these times, but it was. Your mommy and daddy aren't religious at all, but your grandparents are. They love visiting temples, and we love taking them.
We have reached the temple parking, and once again, Annika here is most impressed. First she cried, now she's asleep. Extremely impressed.
It being their first time in Kerala, we thought it would be nice to take them to this specific one, as Mommy has received so many glowing recommendations on it on YouTube.
We're now at the Shri Muthappan temple in Parasura. I hope that I said it correctly. Obviously, this being a temple, there are lots of photo prohibited zones, so maybe this might be the only scene that I can show you guys here, but it is very beautiful here.
The temple is dedicated to Lord Muttapan, who is a protector of the poor. Here, dogs are considered divine, and dog sculptures on both sides of the entrance protect the temple. Your mommy is very impressed by the rebel Sri Muthappan and how his temples welcome everyone, regardless of gender, caste, religion, nationality. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the famous Thayam, as they're not performing the biggest rituals during COVID. But we got tea and prasadam on our way out. You, on the other hand, barely opened your eyes.
Annika!
She enjoyed this.
Very impressed.
On the way out was a small market from where I got a cute duck for our neighbor's son, your Bhaya. He is a year older and loves ducks. I don't know yet which animals you like.
She's loving it. She's loving the temple.
Oh, and just when we were approaching the car, we ran into a young gentleman, one of your mommy's subscribers. Of all the places, running into someone who recognizes you from YouTube at this temple. I still don't know how to react to such encounters, but it felt nice, of course. Anyway, we continued our journey towards Kannur, and our first stop was by the beach.
With the waves, mommy.
Your dada and daddy were very happy to see a clean city beach, and you, of course, always love beaches and the sea breeze.
Annika, are we impressed?
Oh, is that close to there? Oh, there's I think a way from there.
It would be nice to go from the front.
We had planned to have a late lunch at one of the restaurants by the beach, but we were a bit disappointed by the meal. They didn't have any Kerala meals or even Kerala seafood, something we were very much looking forward to. Sometimes life is disappointing, but you can make it up with ice cream.
Okay, Annika's first ice cream! Yay!
Yes, let's go home.
She's so excited.
And what does Annika have to say?
Yay! Yay! I'm so excited!
Our last destination was St Angelo's fort. It was already evening and not so sunny anymore, so it was the perfect time to visit. You seemed to agree and stayed completely calm and relaxed in sleep.
This place really reminds me of my dad's hometown's old Finnish fort castle. Jackfruit.
So,
Oh, all the way up there.
is Annika excited?
Yes!
Annika, jackfruit.
She can't decide if she's more impressed with the fort or the jackfruit. So much fun!
St Angelo Fort is a very old fort built by the Portuguese in the 16th century. This place has great historic significance too. Kerala, you see, was much coveted by the Europeans for its spices, and everyone wanted to find a sea route to this place. And that's how these sea forts came about.
I feel like this is more a park than a fort.
And even to this date, this legacy of trade and rather peaceful foreigners shapes the mind of the great Malayali people.
Oh, now she's looking excited.
Who's playing the drums? She's in the sun.
When you
Dancing
grow
to the
up
drum.
and are hopefully interested in the history of both of your countries and the region where you were born, maybe you can come again to this fort and relive these moments.
And the most impressed of all.
And the lovely late afternoon walk we had. Because you didn't open your eyes at all. You were so drunk with milk. Or the wonderful sea breeze all around us. But you clearly belong on these adventures with us. We never have to worry about you getting uncomfortable going out into the wild world to explore. You make it so much more fun for your mommy and daddy too. Showing the world to you is our great privilege as your parents and teachers.
You are my favorite place to go.
Wow.
You're at the end of my favorite road. Above the rest, you're the best I know. You are my favorite shade of rose. A flower bed on my favorite stone. I love the ground where your roots have grown. You're my favorite place.
ये कुछ रास्ता बनाया था.
Annika, you like this?
This is your favorite place.
Oi.
Well, that brings us to the end of our day. It was a long day and all of us were very tired. Except maybe for you. You could have just kept going till the end of the world, especially after Mommy also was feeding you and changing your diapers in the car.
She wants to go back to cover.
Grandpa had so much fun.
She's so tired from all the excitement and fun. Our main reason for coming to Kannur today was to come visit the local police station to get my passport verification for my entry visa update, and we thought that heck, we should make it like a full day trip, especially for Mommy and Daddy, because they have been such a great help for us at home for the past months. So before they return to Jaipur, to their home, we really wanted to show them more Kerala, because obviously in the last couple of months we have been very unable to go out together and explore this wonderful place. So I really hope that Mommy and Daddy liked what we got to show them today. Mommy? Acha laga? Acha laga. Except we could have been happier with the lunch. Daddy?
Yeah.
Had a fun day?
Yeah, very nice.
Daddy was especially happy with the outing. Yes.
Annika.
I won't show Annika at the moment, but Annika was probably almost as excited as Daddy.
Everybody enjoyed.
Yes. Even if it wasn't quite what was planned and expected, I must say that as long as we got to have time together, it was really nice.
Luckily, the day still had one great surprise in store for us. For dinner, we stopped at a highway restaurant on our way home. I was very surprised to find such a huge place with big parking area and a children's play area. Your Mommy and Daddy don't usually like highway restaurants, as they can serve pretty oily and spicy food. But here we got even some delicious Kerala prawn roast. And you even got your own crib. This was the first time you opened your eyes in the whole trip. You are clearly not meant to stop and stay in your bed.